Hello enemies, how are you all? I hope you guys are doing fine and I'm back with yet another video of my channel. So in this video we're gonna talk about the hero called Vloot, and at first we're gonna look at his skills, then we're gonna move on which cards I'm using with him, and then finally we're gonna see which bays are most suitable to use with Vloot, and then finally we're gonna move on to the gameplay. So without wasting any time, let's look at the skills what Vloot comes up with. So Vloot, as any other hero, comes with the three skills. The first one is Blood Slug, the second one is Bad Contact, and the third one is Blood Curse. So Vloot has one of the easiest description of the skills of any other hero inside the game. So first one, the Blood Suck. What it does is just heals up the equal to the damage you do to your enemy. Like when it's at level 1, you're gonna heal up 20% of your attack power. Then as it levels up to level 3, you're gonna heal up 100% of the damage you deal to your enemy during an attack. The second one is a Bad Contact. This has a probability of activation with 5, 10 and 20% as it levels up, and the thing you see +4 against the percentage of 5, 10 and 20% of the Bad Contact. You may not have that because you may not have the gear that I'm the level of the gear I have. So if you don't have like +4, it doesn't matter. And the third skill that Vloot has is called Blood Curse. What it does, it just puts a curse on your enemy that prevents him from healing, and if your enemy tries to heal, you're gonna receive damage with the percentage shown here. Like if you when your Blood Curse at level 1, your enemy gonna receive the 20% of the damage your enemy is trying to heal up. It has an additional effect, is that when your enemy is under this Blood Curse, the probability of activation of Bad Contact is gonna increase. So that's pretty much of with the skills that Vloot has. So in terms of deck, I'm using as usual cards that I mostly use: the Return Home, the Large Portion, the Hunter card, the Wizard Book and the Purification. And for base you must use either Tactical Tent or the Cathedral, because the main goal of using Vloot is to just increase his attack power, because that's the most powerful thing that gonna help you to win the matches. So if you use the Tactical Tent, your attack power gonna increase, and if you use the Cathedral, you sometimes you will have a attack tile that gonna double up your damage. So these two are the bases that you should use with Vloot. So having been said that, let's move on to the. So in this first match I was playing against Nart. That's a very tricky hero to use nowadays, and you guys can notice that I'm using the Curse Totem base, because I'm solely using that base with Vloot because I had to complete the event that comes up with these new bases. So that's why. Otherwise, what the bases I've already recommended, use either the Cathedral or the Tactical Tent to win your matches with Vloot. So here I was trying to land on those monster tile and hunt them, because but unfortunately I received no dice cut to hunt them, so that's why I received some damage. But with Vloot, there's a certain advantage that if you have at least 10 health and you reach the showdown, or you can land on attack tile, you will just recover health so quickly, you will see down the match. And in this match you're gonna see the best result you can ever expect from Vloot. So I use this Return Home card because the Curse Totem gives a random debuff to Nart. So I was hoping that something good debuff was given to him, but that the frozen debuff was given to Nart, and it wasn't that much of helpful. But whatever, a certain debuff always comes in handy. And guys, always remember to land on these blue or red books, because with these new updates there is so many new things to explore, so that's why. And guys, another tips would be, when you are at your base and if you have received a random card, then never use it. If you use that random dice, you will most of the cases, in what I should say, and 90% of time you're gonna receive a 6 and you're gonna end up in the portal, and in the next turn if your enemy is around you're gonna be captured. So that's why never use a random dice, and always keeping the Large Portion in hand is always helpful. But if you want to tweak something with the deck, you can always get rid of that Large Portion card, because Vloot has a very much high potential to regain his health back. So if you want to change any card from the deck I have shown, just tweak with the Large Portion card with any other good card you may have. Here my opponent was doing a somewhat mistake, because the attack power doesn't increase of Nach, so using the eternal elm to increase his health is not a very good idea. So if you have if you want to know how to use Nach now, so you can check the video that I've linked in my description to learn about how to use Nach properly and gain the best result from him. You can see my opponent is just continuously increasing his health, because like Greyhound, Nach also increases his health by 3 whenever he levels up or whenever he kills an enemy. So with that 3, my thought process was using that -6 dice to land on the blue book behind my base to gain some sort of advantage that comes from these blue books. Thunderstorm, so that gave me twice the amount ability to level up my hero twice, because I have a 6 dice, so I gonna land on that monster, and plus I gonna run through my base, so again I gonna level up. So here you can see I'm continuously leveling up my first skill, because that's the prime thing you should keep in mind. Just continuously level up your first skill with Vloot. But another thing, if your hero is at level grade 4 and if you don't have your second skill, the bad contact, turned on right from the beginning, then you should first turn on the second bad contact skill and then continuously level up your first skill. Here you can see my second bad contact skill got activated and my enemy wasn't able to attack me. So in this match you're gonna see how many times my second skill, the bad contact, is gonna be triggered, and not many times you're gonna see this much good results with bad contact, but I gonna assure you that at least once in every match this bad contact skill is gonna be activated for you if you're using Vloot. I don't find these new cards like draw, even, dice, gift, these cards are that much of useful. They're more irritating if you for me personally, if I have them on hand. So whenever I land on the shop card and if I have them in my hand, I just sell them. I was happy to land on that base behind the monster, because I didn't have any hunter card, and in most of the cases if you land on this high level monster card and you don't have a hunter card, then you will get just the damage they comes up with. So I just play safe by using the 4 dice. I could have used the 1 and land on the monster tile to just hunt it, but I will advise you guys not to take chances in this game, because one wrong move and the whole game is gonna taken away from you. So just play safe and always look for your safety rather than get attacking against your enemy. Now see how many health I gonna recover. I did 9 damage and I recovered 9 health points. So that's the most benefit comes from the first skill that Vloot has, and this is the most useful skill that you need to utilize properly, because if you had this first skill at level 1, you have already seen in the description that it's not gonna heal that much of health. But if you had it level 3 and your attack power is continuously increasing, then you're gonna recover a huge amount of health. Now see, my enemy is gonna land on an attack tile, and again my bad contact skill is gonna come into play and he won't be able to hit me. That was quite fun. So for this reason I use this purification card, because almost every hero gives you some form of debuff, so having a purification card is also very good. And you see I did 10 damage and I recovered 10 health. and my health gonna continuously increase as many times I gonna hit my enemy. And again, my second skill bad contact is gonna be activated. So I took a chance with the high card and it paid me off. Without going behind, I went forward and again recovered my health. You can see my health is, with 3 attack I recovered 30 health, and no other hero in this game recovers this much of health by just attacking your enemy. And plus you're gonna frustrate your enemy when you just continuously heal your health points, because your enemy just feel so helpless because he's receiving damage, and on the other hand you are recovering health, so that is very much frustrating. I took a chance with the monster, but it didn't paid off. I received 15 health, but I didn't mind much because with just a simple attack I gonna recover the 10 health. So that's the good advantage you have with Vloot. And you just have to wait for the showdown to come up to have the best results with Vloot, because each time this showdown comes up and you get to attack your enemies, it just give me so much pleasure to just give damage to my enemy and heal up from the damage I'm dealing to it. It gives me so much pleasure. I was worried a bit at this point because getting captured, and if my enemy attacks me I won't be able to activate my second skill. So try not to be get captured your enemy. If you want to tweak with the deck, you can use the key card that gives you the unlock card in place of the large portion card. It's your choice. So I had to use the 2 card and I was lucky, and now see I gonna recover my health to 22 with this 10 attack point that I did. The number of time my enemy landed on the attack tile, if my third skill, again the bad contact skill came into play, if it didn't came into play, then I would have long gone during the match. So only 2 heroes have these sorts of skill to avoid the enemy's attack. The one is Mirai, when her second skill is turned on, she gets invisible, and and here in case of Vloot, he gets immune to attack because the attack passes through him because of that second skill, bad contact. So I took a chance with low card. I could have landed on the monster tile, but I was lucky to land on the attack tile and again recovered my health. See, with just 4 attack, I recovered the 34. I increased to 42 health. So this is a very much useful hero to use, and you're gonna have fun using him if you use him properly, that is. And you can say that in the thumbnail I said win 100% of matches with Vloot. To be honest, you are not gonna be able to win the 100% matches with Vloot because your enemies sometimes have a so upper level hero that you guys don't even have a chance. But in most of the cases, if you have a balance, if you are in a balanced fight, you're gonna win with Vloot. Again, my Vloot, my bad contact skill came into play. So here I used the odd even dice to go forward, but I was unlucky to go behind, but whatever, this red book saved me and landed on the attack tile. So that was the fast match. In the previous match, you saw the best results that you can receive with the Vloot when his bad contact skill is getting continuously activated. In this second match, I will show you guys what happens when your bad contact skill doesn't get activated. So here I'm showing you after 8 turns of a match, because the previous 8 turns were not that much of any importance. So you can see I leveled up my first skill to level 3, then I turned on my the third skill. So another reminder, if you are facing Vloot and if you are using Vloot, then always turn on your third skill, that is Blood Curse, on, because of the same reason, because your enemy also have the first one, the Blood Suck ability. So if you have your enemy attacked in the previous turn and the Blood Curse is activated, your enemy won't be able to heal up, and in the contrary, he gonna receive damage. So if you are facing a Vloot, then always turn on your third skill. I was in a very bad stage during this match. My health is at 14 and my attack was at 13. So I was hoping that somehow I land on an attack tile and increase some of my health. In the previous match, so much bad contact skill activated, but in this match it didn't activate that much. So you can see my enemy also leveled up his third skill, because he also knew that when using a Vloot, using the Blood Curse is always a must. So I am repeating this again, guys, always activate the third skill, the Blood Curse, whenever you are facing Vloot, provided that you are using Vloot himself, that is. So I use this large potion card instead of attacking, because it's gonna give me 10 health, 12 health, and I needed that. And I have already mentioned in my previous video, whenever you get the chance, use the large potion card as early as possible if you have that in hand. See, I healed up 13 health, and I was hoping that my opponent's bad contact skill didn't get activated, and I'm lucky that it didn't. I took a chance with that random card because I didn't want to land on the monster tile, but I had the key card, so that's why getting captured was not an option, so that played in my favor. And I attacked again with my 4 dice to my enemy to just recovering my health more. You see, I told at least once in every match your bad contact skill is gonna be activated. So that's why you should activate it if your hero is at grade 4. But otherwise, if you have your hero at grade 5, then you don't have to pay much of attention, because at the beginning of the match your bad contact skill will be already activated. So one mistake my enemy made, that his first skill he didn't leveled up, and that is the most important skill that Vloot has. So guys, if you are watching this video, so always remember to level up the first skill, the Blood Suck, to level 3 as quickly as possible. So I was worried that if my enemy lands on the attack tile, so what might happen to me, because I didn't want it to receive another 13 damage with the Blood Curse. As I had 1 dice in my hand, the next turn I gonna attack him. So this could happen to you guys also. So if you see your enemies using a counter punch card, then try to attack him early in the game, because in most of the cases, if your enemy have the illusion card in his hand and you attack early when your attack power is low, then you will receive less damage compared to now the amount of damage I received now. I was hoping for that something good comes up from that book, but blessing is also welcome. I was hoping again my bad contact skill to be activated, but it didn't. So with this one card I landed on that red book, and this is the thing that I was waiting for. Teleport is a very important card because this saved me this match, because otherwise he would have killed me. So to sum it up, turn on your second skill, the bad contact, first, then keep leveling up your first skill, the blood suck, to level 3. And if you are facing Vloot as your enemy, then just turn on the third skill, the blood curse, after turning on your second skill, the bad contact, and after that keep leveling up your first skill and then second skill, and the rest of the, and I hope with that you gonna be fine during the match and you will win most of your matches. So having been said that, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, stay safe, stay happy, and obviously guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.